Our starting point tonight, Korea's Constitutional Court. Now, the court began its deliberations on a parliamentary impeachment vote against President Park Geun-hye. Now, depending on the Constitutional Court's final ruling, she could become the first elected South Korean leader to be thrown out of office. The Constitutional Court justices today laid out the details of how the trial will proceed and what evidence needs to be presented. Our Kwon Jang-ho is at the Constitutional Court in downtown Seoul. Now, Jang-ho, how did the first deliberations go?
Good evening, Conn-young. It was a very short and succinct hearing today, much shorter than any of the press or public attending here were expecting. It finished in less than 45 minutes and without too much fuss. The trial was attended by the National Assembly's impeachment team and President Park Geun-hye's legal representatives, but not Park herself. The hearing laid out how the impeachment trial will proceed. The court justices announced the types of evidence that had been handed in by the two legal teams, which include meeting records, newspaper articles and witness statements. They also explained that the court will look at 5 aspects of the case. These include whether Choi Soon-sil, President Park's longtime confidant, had any unconstitutional influence over state affairs, whether there was any infringement of press freedom, and whether there was a dereliction of duty to protect lives.
So, Jang-ho, the court is trying to verify whether there was a violation of constitutional duty by the president to protect the lives of the Korean people. I understand that they've asked for a record of her whereabouts during a 2014 ferry accident in this country.
Yes, that was probably the most contentious point of the day. The court justices came out quite strongly, telling President Park's legal team that she needed to reveal what she was doing during the day of the Seoul ferry disaster in 2014. The incident resulted in the death of 304 people, mostly high school students. President Park's whereabouts for about 7 hours on that day are unaccounted for, and those missing hours, as they're being called, have been a controversial point of contention. After the hearing, the Assembly's impeachment team praised the justices for showing a desire to get to the bottom of the issue. President Park's legal team said they'll request further information from the presidential office and present any evidence accordingly. Another preparatory hearing is scheduled for next Tuesday, where both legal teams will have the chance to provide any additional evidence or statements. The main trial sessions are set to start early next year. Back to you, Conn-young.
Right, so today's hearing, the first of many more to come in the weeks, or few weeks or months. Just how long that will take until the final ruling is anyone's guess at this point, I suppose. All right, our Kwon Jang-ho live from the Constitutional Court of Korea. Thank you.